when Dwayne Johnson grabs a helicopter with a
I know.
with a chain
And holds it. And holds a helicopter.
thing is, Marvel has thousands of my dollars already.
Got you.
Thousands.
You were got.
Because I'm already years from now, I'm still going to be watching.
They got you.
They got me from
It's
2008.
inevitable.
Okay.
They can't even stop. You can't even stop that train right now.
What is Tarkin's goal right now with this new group?
So Tarkin, of course, is in charge of the entire Imperial force. Him and Darth Vader are equals.
Yeah, where's that Vader?
Well, you know.
Oh wait.
Well, don't forget now, Vader this is just after Order 66. So, oh man, how cool was it?
Yes. She blows up the TVA, right? And we get a bunch of different timelines, which I'm gonna go over because there's a bunch of different ones that we actually recognize. So let's start with one of them. It's because 2020 we had nothing. You know how hard, Dad? Let's really talk about this. You know how hard it was to get through 2020? I've had something Marvel, something superhero since I was 8. Every year since I was 8. And then 2020 is like, no, nothing.
I know.
Welcome back to DNA. Hi guys, how are y'all doing? So today we're going to be talking about the new Matrix trailer. Matrix Resurgence. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about What If Episode 5. What if the Avengers were zombies, taking over by zombies. And then also we're going to be talking about the Shang-Chi movie. Obviously, again, we're going to be talking about Shang-Chi and the box office numbers and how it's changed the future of Marvel. We will also be talking about the 4 new release dates for 4 untitled Marvel movies. And we're going to talk about my predictions for what those movies could be. And we're going to get into... We're getting to Titans. I know. DC news. What is that? We're going to talk about Titans Season 3, Episode 7. I just recently watched that. I'm loving Titans, and I want y'all to get into it as well. And then the last thing we're talking about is WandaVision news. That's all I'm going to say. WandaVision news. And you have to wait till the end so we can talk about it. All right, so don't forget that Super Chats are on, and Super Chats goes right back into this channel, and it's a great way to support us. And so let's just get started. So let's talk about the Matrix trailer first, because that's the shorter one. I was a little bit confused. Was nobody else confused? I think I haven't seen the third one. I saw the first one and I loved the first one. So I'm definitely excited for this one. I'm excited for Keanu Reeves because Keanu Reeves is great in John Wick. So just Keanu Reeves, right? So when I watched this trailer, I was like, what's going on? Because I know that he dies in part 3. And then we see Mobius and we're like, Mobius. This is not Loki, even though I'm wearing my Loki shirt. We see Morpheus as played by Yahya Abdul-Mateen, which we saw him in Candyman, and you can check out our Candyman review on our channel. He was great in that. But we see Morpheus as his younger self. So what I've heard is that people think that this is a prequel or like resurgence. So like I don't know, because then we see. Okay, let me just get into, I don't even know how to explain it. So people think that this is a prequel, right? Because we see Morpheus in his younger self, and then we see Neo alive, and we see him back into this fake world, this whole like back into like the blue pill world, you know? But then we see Trinity. We see the original actress Trinity. But then we see a younger Trinity. So I'm confused. I don't know if they're going to do it where we are seeing 2 different times, where we're seeing the past and then we're seeing like the present, or this is supposed to be where they retcon parts 2 and 3, and this comes right after part 1, and where they're saying he decided to go back or he got his memory wiped or something, because I don't know what I can't go off of this. I think this is a teaser trailer for Matrix. I'm not sure. I gotta look at it again, but I think this is a teaser trailer. So I think in the final trailer or the official trailer, we will get more information on. Sorry, it's pretty loud. Okay, on who what the story is, on what, but yeah, let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think this is a prequel? Do you think that this is a part 2? Do you think that 2 and 3, Matrix 2 and 3 are just retcon it, just gone? The original Mr. Smith, Agent Smith isn't back, but people think that it might be Neil Patrick Harris, because in the trailer, Neil is wearing blue glasses and Agent Smith is like, go back into the bliss of this fake world, the blue pill. And so Neil is wearing blue glasses. So like maybe he's like the Mr. Smith of this new world, of this new story. I don't know. I really don't know what any of this can mean. But anyways, let me know down in the comments what you think. That's all I really have to say for this trailer, but we will obviously continue to talk about this until it comes out. Let me check. When does it come out? Matrix full release date. I'm tapping with one hand. Release date. I don't know if we have one yet. Oh. The end of the year. December 22nd, 2021. Y'all, this is soon. Yo, this is crazy. Because that's a Wednesday, right? Because Christmas is on a Saturday or something like that. So I think that Christmas on a Saturday. This movie comes out on a Wednesday. And it's probably because, Christmas time, people are going to be with their families. Now, they're not going to watch a movie. Like, I know that sometimes people do watch a movie after Christmas, but most of the time you're going to be with your family. You're focused on that. So you're not going to really go to the movies. And so it's smart for them to put that out on a Wednesday. So you have like Wednesday, Thursday to go see it before the family visits. Love that. And then that week before, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days before, it's competing with Marvel. You got to be careful. You're competing with No Way Home. Okay? You're competing with No Way Home that comes out 5 days before. That's crazy. But then there's another movie coming out in December that's supposed to be a really big movie as well. It's supposed to be like a really good one. I'm going to look it up really fast. Matrix. Kingsman. Kingsman's coming out the same day as Matrix. But like Kingsman's supposed to be good because, Kingsman. It's, wow. December is gonna be packed. Fully packed with amazing movies. So we'll see which one prevails, which I'm pretty sure is gonna be Spider-Man, because there's already leaks out about Spider-Man and what's going to be in the movie, and I have to like stay off the internet while also being on the internet and telling all the news. But like sometimes there's a point where y'all got to stop with these spoilers for a movie that hasn't even come out yet and let the people enjoy it. Apparently someone at Disney got fired and they released some pictures from No Way Home set that is spoiling the movie, and it's just like, yo, I understand you did get fired, but like let's evaluate why you got fired and don't ruin the movie for other people. It's fine. Anyways, we're going to sorry, I'm hurt. We're going to move on to What If. Yes. We're going to move on to What If episode 5, and the title is What If the Avengers Were Zombies? Or no, it's called What If ... Zombies. I remember now. This is not one of my favorite episodes. But the thing is, I did enjoy it. I don't know how to explain it. I liked this episode, but it held back so much because it was Disney. It could have been so much more, but because it was Disney and because it was only 30 minutes, it couldn't be what it was. I want this movie. Yeah. And the thing is, it's zombies. There was not enough. I'm not going to say there weren't stakes because that's not the right word, but I didn't feel like there was a big loss. that it didn't feel okay. Let's go forward to the end. Let's just skip right to the end with Hope, where Hope got where she got cut, and she's slowly becoming a zombie. Since the episode was so short, there was no feel. There was no like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened. I feel really sad. Or when Happy died, yeah, it didn't get the heartstrings like it could have. If this was a movie, at least, or if it was an hour to an hour and a half, if it was an hour episode or a movie, an hour and a half, then we would have gotten those states and got those relationships. Because Hope and Peter has never had a relationship in the MCU. So there was no connection. There was no connection that we could have had if it was, let's say, if it was Scott and Hope. Then I would have felt that like loss, like Peter was actually hurt. And like, oh my gosh, I feel really bad for Peter. But I didn't feel really bad for Peter because we've never seen this dynamic before. And we've only gotten 20 minutes of dynamic and then she dies. She gets zombified. So you see what I'm saying? If this was longer, I loved this. Let's just talk about the group that they chose because it was amazing. Peter Parker, Hope Van Dyne, Okoye, Bucky Barnes. Love to sing Bucky Barnes. Some Russian guy, I think, or German guy. I don't remember. Some guy, random guy. Happy Hogan. Who am I missing? Sharon Carter. I think that's it. Yes, I think that's it. Just come on. That was so cool because I've never seen Hope and Peter have a conversation before, or Sharon and Peter talk, or Okoye and Peter talking. Like I'm talking mostly about Spider-Man, but it was this is what If is supposed to be, and I really liked the characters that they chose. It should have been longer. I feel like this episode was hyped up the most, even though yes, we had the Chadwick's the Star-Lord episode. Even though we had that episode, I feel like this episode was hyped on Twitter the most, and it didn't give. Like when we got to the Captain America scene, that scene was so quick. He killed his best friend. Done. And he's like, I'm moving on. Anyways, let's talk. That's the same thing with Falcon, but he doesn't know Falcon at that point, so it doesn't matter, whatever, kill Falcon. But you kill your best friend, Captain America, and it's like, all right, let's move on. And I understand that is a part of Bucky's story and stuff. So yes, that's fine. But I just feel like people got killed so fast, and it just kind of, meh. So now let's skip to after Hope gets killed and she like falls backwards, and we find out that zombies aren't going into this facility because there is like something holding them back. We find out that it is Vision's Mind Stone. It's still activated. He's still there. And obviously, and like it's like sending out a beacon to these zombies. And so they're not like infiltrating him. And also he is a android, so they can't zombify him. So the gang's all here. The gang is like, okay, so we need to use the Mind Stone to save all these people, because if you were able to fix Scott Lang, which we see him in this like Futurama head jar, which I really liked, and he was funny in it. We see him in this Futurama head jar, and he was brought back to life with the Mind Stone. So they're like, we need to also do that. And he's like, well, I don't know. And Bucky's like, well, I'm going to go find some transport. And Vision's like, you're not going to find what you're looking for. And so Bucky goes and tries to find some type of ship or anything. And he's like in the dark, and there's like this eerie feeling. They're like, Bucky's like, okay, what's going on? Then hears a noise, like a zombie, and he shoots the glass, and it's Wanda. First of all, let's talk about that. Wanda got zombified. The only way that Wanda could have got zombified is in her sleep. She was asleep and she got sneak attacked. There's no way. Maybe even not even in her sleep, because she can shmeep and then still astral project. She can go to shmeep and be like, I'm still awake. You really thought I was asleep, but I'm still awake. So you had to sneak attack her on every level, because she is Scarlet Witch. She's the most powerful. She's the most powerful Avenger. Fight me on it. I want you to. I want you to go in the comments and be like, she's not the most powerful. Please go do it. You can't. You can't. She is the most powerful superhero. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into it. Marvel superhero. I mean, Avenger. Anyways, she got zombified, and Bucky accidentally shoots the glass and that lets her out. But before she gets let out, we find Black Panther, which is still Chadwick Boseman's voice. That was so cool. I was like, oh my gosh. So Vision was able to save Black Panther, T'Challa, and he doesn't have a leg. He lost his leg. And so Bucky helps him out. But then there's like this little fight scene with Wanda. And come on, this is Wanda without a brain. This is Wanda with just her powers. And she's still not savage. Like that's what I'm talking about, how Marvel was held back. And they had to still be under this Disney radar where she couldn't be savage and ripping people apart and be like, shang, 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 shang. You know what I mean? Like just doing her Wanda-y stuff. And that was a disappointment there. But it's fine. They get away. They get away. The episode should have ended with her crushing, like ripping apart the Wakandan ship, ripping it apart. But yeah, they get away. Vision gives them the Mind Stone. And the people that are left is Scott Lang, Peter Parker, and T'Challa, which I'm loving. I am living for that. Who would have thunk that I needed to see Peter Parker and T'Challa interact? Who would have thunk? And I really liked Peter Parker in this episode. He seemed so more mature. And that gives me hope for No Way Home, because I'm really tired of this kiddie act, this high voice childish act. I'm sorry, not sorry. I cannot deal with this kid anymore. And I know everyone's like, he's 15, he's 16. I'm like, I've seen 15, 16-year-olds act a little bit more mature. Like there has to be a point where you're like, I'm an Avenger now. I need to learn. I don't even know how to explain it. I know he's mature in a way, but it's just, I liked him in this episode. I liked the way that he was acting. I liked the voice that they had, the voice actor. I liked the voice actor that they had, because Tom Holland didn't come back for this. And his dynamics with all the characters, he helped out. It was really good. He talked about Tony one time, and we finally, and it wasn't even from Tom Holland's voice, for the first time in the MCU, he finally said Uncle Ben. It was great. It was great to hear. Like, just, we were introduced to this character in 2016, and we had to wait 5 years to hear Uncle Ben. Insane. But yeah, it was good. But towards the end, what do you think of the ending? So interesting. Of Thanos being a zombie, and he had all the Infinity Gauntlets, and it just ended, and I don't even know how to put this into words. It confused me, because we get to Wakanda. Thanos was there with 5 stones. He's looking for the Mind Stone. He's a zombie, and then it ends. And you know how what if episodes where it's just like, it's just what if, like it's just that's all you get. But usually with all the other what if stories, we got an ending. Each what if story, there wasn't a cliffhanger. So it makes me think, I'm staying on this theory that all of these what if stories connect, and in episode 9, we are going to get all these characters come together as in like this new Avengers kind of thing. Because why would episode 5 end in a cliffhanger with Thanos? What? Like, it just makes you put my makeup, oh no. It makes you have to make your own theories. So it doesn't make any sense. Okay, so this has to be okay. So this episode has to be over a couple. No, it can't be. Okay, see, because you know how Thanos gets the time stone. He gets the time stone from Doctor Strange on Titan with Iron Man. But at the beginning of this episode, we see Iron Man and we see Doctor Strange, and Iron Man and Doctor Strange get killed by Hope, right? Those zombies get killed by Hope. And that's supposed to represent the beginning of Infinity War. But at the end of Infinity War, Thanos gets the time stone from Doctor Strange on Titan. So he's not able to get those stones from Doctor Strange anymore because he was zombified at the beginning of the movie, right? So where in this timeline did he get the time stone? Did he get the time stone before Doctor Strange was zombified? I mean, it is a new timeline, so you have to make your own theories. So I don't know if they're going to bring this storyline from the zombies back. This needed to be another 30 minutes. I'm sorry, not sorry. It needs to be another 30 minutes. I needed more. Not like with the Star-Lord episode. Not like with the Star-Lord episode where we got a beginning, middle, end, and it was still a 10 out of 10 episode, still my favorite one. But with this one, it was too cliffhangery, and I needed more from it. I needed more story. Yeah. I give this episode 7 out of 10. I know. Give it a 7 out of 10. It's not up there. I gave the first episode with Captain Marvel a 6 out of 10. This one gets a 7 out of 10. This says stuff right there. So that's, the first episode, 6 out of 10. Second episode, 10 out of 10. Third episode, 8 out of 10. Fourth episode, 8.5 out of 10. Fifth episode, 7 out of 10. That's all I have to say about What If right now. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this episode, and we can talk more about the zombies. Don't forget that Super Chats are on, and now we're going to move on to the Shang-Chi box office numbers and how this has changed the future of Marvel. Not just the MCU. The future of Marvel. Okay, so let's see. When I last checked it was like a couple of days ago. So I'm going to look up the Shang-Chi as of right now. As of right now. Like this second. $200 million? Wait, what? Including Black Widow appeared to have a solid foot lining of $200 million to fallback card. In the weekend, 2 numbers. I just want to know the box office numbers. Okay. That's, What day is it? That was 4 days ago. As of 4 days ago, it's made around 170 million, which is really good. And it's also the highest rated MCU movie amongst audiences. Last I checked was 98%. I want to see if it's still at a 98%. Amongst critics, a 92% and an audience review of 98%, which beats Black Panther by 2%. Black Panther has a 96% amongst audiences. And so this is the highest rated movie amongst audiences, and I agree with it. And I put it in my big 3. People have been talking about the big 3, which is like their favorite movies that they go back to watch over and over and over again. And I've only had 2 movies since 2017, which I would watch over and over. Now, my number 1, Winter Soldier, Captain America Winter Soldier. My number 2, Thor Ragnarok. And those are the 2 movies that I would go back to. sad, happy, mad, whatever. I'm like, I need to watch my movies, and it would be those two. Shang-Chi has become a part of that now. I need to watch Shang-Chi again, and I cannot wait till it comes to Disney Plus. I don't know when it will, maybe in December or January, but I will be watching that movie again and again, and I really want to see it again already. I've already seen it twice. I agree with a 98%. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know that, and because Shang-Chi did so well. Venom, Let There Be Carnage date got moved up to October 1st. So now we're getting that at the beginning of the month, and that's really soon. So that's really exciting. Also, Eternals is gonna still come out. That means that No Way Home will still come out. Because people were like, they might delay it. They might delay these movies because of the COVID numbers. People need to get vaccinated. They might move it back because of COVID and stuff. But since Shang-Chi did so well, things have been solidified, which is really great. I still recommend please go get vaccinated because this will help us go back to normal, seeing movies together, going out, doing things. Please go get vaccinated. The Delta variant is no joke. No joke, people. Yeah, that's it. I just want to let y'all know. Let There Be Carnage is coming out early now. All right, next topic. WandaVision. 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 We're going to be talking about WandaVision and the Emmys. WandaVision has won 2 Emmys, and it's Marvel's first ever Emmys. Okay, obviously, or first ever award. And with them, well, not obviously, because they've had other shows. They've had Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they've had Agent Carter. So this is Marvel's first Emmy win, which is amazing. And with it being with it being Marvel's Disney Plus's, like, first, what am I trying to say? Sorry. With it being Marvel's first Disney Plus show, that's really great for them. And tonight is day 2. It's Sunday night. So tonight is their day 2 of the Emmys, and they have 23 nominations. So that's really great, and there's a possibility of winning even more Emmys. So I just think that's awesome because that show is really great. And I'm not even gonna say I recommend watching it. You should have watched it by now. But yeah, just that news there. Let's move on to Titans. So with Titans, people, season 3, episode 7, it was a good episode. So if you don't know what's happening with Titans, season 3, Jason Todd was killed by the Joker, sorry, spoilers. Jason Todd was killed by the Joker. So people are really sad about it. Bruce Wayne has a funeral. Bruce Wayne goes to Joker's jail and brutally murders the Joker because he killed Jason Todd. And then Dick Grayson's very devastated by it as well. And there's this new villain in Gotham called the Red Hood that the Titans have to defeat. And so Dick Grayson brings the Titans to Gotham, except for everyone except for Gar, Beast Boy. Anyways, but yeah, he brings them over and they're gonna fight Red Hood. Red Hood, oh my gosh, this season has been insane. I'm really sad. I think it was episode 4 or 5 when Red Hood killed Hank. I was so shocked. And that really solidified how dangerous Red Hood is. And in that episode, we find out that Red Hood is actually Jason Todd. Jason Todd was brought back to life by the Scarecrow, I think. And the Scarecrow developed this like potion thing for Jason Todd that he takes like an inhaler to help him not be fearful anymore. It just helps him get the fear away, no more fear, and so he can just fight anyone. And yeah, that's how he became the Red Hood pretty much, is because he has no fear. And he literally kills Hank. Why would you do that? I was so hurt because I was like, oh, Superboy's gonna save him. It's Superboy. Or it's like it's like a Titans. It's it's like superheroes. They're gonna save him. No. He blew up. He blew up. And the thing is, we've known this guy since season 1. I was so sad. But you know what made me sad is that Dove, I forgot her real name. Dove was not sad enough about it. She was just kind of like, yeah, he died. Oh, I'm just gonna go away, guys. I'm just gonna leave. I'm really hurt about it. So I'm gonna go. But she wasn't like devastated. Like, because I was definitely devastated. Anyways, that's not the whole point of the story. But so we have Red Hood as our main villain, and the Titans trying to defeat Red Hood because he's giving these potions now, these anti-fear potions to other people, which is wreaking havoc in Gotham. So they have to stop him. But you're thinking that Red Hood, Jason Todd, is in control, but it's actually Scarecrow that's in control. And so in this episode, we see that Scarecrow's like, you wanted to steal my potion stuff, run it. He gives him this fake potion that makes him very weak, and things happen. This episode, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention fully. I should have been. I was like cleaning up and getting ready for this live stream, but yeah, Scarecrow takes over in this episode, but luckily the Titans were able to stop him in the end. And in the end, we also see that there's a relationship between Batgirl and Dick Grayson, which is really Barbara and Dick. They have a relationship, which is like, okay, wait, hold on a second. What about Starlight? They did have a relationship in season 1, but it's supposed to be Starlight and Robin, or Starlight and Nightwing. What happened there? We'll see if there's any relationship towards the end of this season, but it seems like it's Batgirl and Nightwing that are gonna have that dynamic, and they solidified that. But also, what did y'all think about Superboy and Starlight's sister? Do you think there's a relationship there? I think there's a relationship there. Anyways, this show's really good, and I recommend you get back on it. If you fell off after season 1, I understand. Get back on it now. It's a demand. I'm demanding you. Get back on that. Okay, that's it. That's it for Titans. Just wanted to give y'all a little update because on the last DNA, I was just fangirling the entire time. Just really excited about this episode. Okay. So now, don't forget that Super Chats are on. Great way to support the channel. Now we're going to talk about the 4 new Marvel pictures that have been announced. The dates, not the names. 2024. New dates. Where is it? This is old. This is very old. Summer 2021, fall 2021, 2020. They know what I'm talking about too. This is really annoying. Like I know you know what I'm talking about. Here it is. I'm going to pull it up for you. So you can see it. Yes. Boom, 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 boom. Really? Forget it. Here, we're gonna look at it here. Sorry, guys. So here we have Eternals. Obviously, we know Eternals is coming out November 5th. And then, which I think, even before Eternals, I think that we're going to have Miss Marvel come out in October because, I mean, What If is ending very soon, right? Let me give you all the information first. Because What If is coming out October 6th. Okay. So the last episode for the last episode for What If is October 6th, and then we won't get something until November 5th, which that's how it's supposed to be. Remember in the olden days when we only got 2 movies a year or 3 movies a year from Marvel, and now it's something every month. So October 6th is the last day for What If, right? The season finale. So between October 6th and November 5th, what are we getting? Because it's, September, October, November. So we have a month of something. We have 6 weeks, I'm pretty sure, of something. So that has to be Miss Marvel. But I'm guessing we don't even see that now. Let's see. So October 6th, can you see it still? Oh, you can't even see. Okay, you can't even see the dates. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So it's only 4 weeks actually between Spider-Man and Eternals. So yeah, this is better. There we go. All right, so Eternals November 5th, and then we'll have Hawkeye after that. Spider-Man No Way Home, December 17th. Multiverse of Madness, March 25th, 2022 now. Thor Love and Thunder, May 6th. Wakanda Forever, July 8th, which I'm like, wow, I feel like Wakanda Forever is a little bit too soon. I feel like they should push that out. Just like, it's already coming out. Like, okay. I know it's 4 years after the first one, but okay. The Marvels, November 11th. Quantumanium, February 17th, 2023. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which will be Dave Bautista's last movie, May 5th, 2023. And then we have now we're getting into the Untitled movies. It will be July 28th, 2023, October 6th, 2023, November 10th, 2023, February 16th, 2024, May 3rd, 2024, July 26th, 2024, and November 8th, 2024. 2023 is jam-packed, because we have 5 movies coming out in 2023. That's insane, guys. We're getting so much more Marvel content because Marvel owns Fox now, and Marvel owns wait, what? No, Disney owns Marvel and Fox. I thought they own a third thing. Well, of course they own like Star Wars and stuff like that. But like, don't they own another thing now? No, yeah, they own something else. They recently bought something else, right? Fox, Marvel, and something else that does with Marvel. Well, they have Sony on their belt, but that's like a whole different thing. Okay, anyways, never mind. But anyways, my predictions for these Untitled, not even in order. These are my predictions. Captain America 4, Blade, Fantastic Four, X-Men movie. I have 3 more options. I said X-Men movie. Young Avengers, Thunderbolts, and maybe another Quantumanium. No, that'll be a year later, so no. I don't know. I only have 6 options. But yeah, what do you think? Put down in the comments what movies do you think are going to come out during these times, these Untitled movies in 2023 and 2024. But the fact that they know so far ahead of time, there's so much Marvel. And that's just movies, guys. That is just movies, because we still have, as you know, Miss Marvel. We still have TV shows, as in Miss Marvel, Hawkeye, She-Hulk, Ironheart. We still have so many shows that are supposed to go in between this. And then we have Loki season 2. And I think we're going to get a season 2 of What If, because What If can go on forever. So it should go on forever. So there should be a season 2 coming out next year as well. And the year after that, after that. So we have content for life, guys. So if you're a Marvel fan, or if you're on the fence, maybe you should be a Marvel fan, get on it, because it's fun. And if you're on it now and you know what's going on, it just makes it even more fun, because you can get into theories, you can get into groups. There's so much content for you to watch. I get into it, guys. There's 25 movies now. I just want you to know that there's 20. The last time we talked about this, it was 22 movies. Okay, now it's 25 movies. And 4 TV shows. So is it 4? Yeah, we're on our 4th TV show. So 25 movies and 4 TV shows. You can do it. I did it, but I did it as it came out. I did them as they came out. But like, go see Shang-Chi in theaters. Okay. All right. That is all. I think that's it, guys. I know this is probably a shorter DNA than we used to do. Next week we will shoot for Friday at 7 p.m. But Super Chats are still on. And thank you so much for supporting this channel. We'll be here hopefully back on Friday. I have also been super busy with school and all that stuff, so that's why I haven't been posting as much as I usually do. But I'm going to try to get back on that, especially for my K-pop fams. Fams? Yeah. And yeah, so we'll see y'all next week. Bye. When Dwayne Johnson grabs a helicopter with a
I know
with a chain
and holds it. And holds a helicopter.
Is Marvel has thousands of my dollars. Already.
Got you.
Thousands.
You were got.
Because I'm already years from now. I'm still going to be watching.
They got you.
They got me from
It's
2008.
inevitable.
Okay.
They can't even stop. You can't even stop that train right now.
What is Tarkin's goal right now with this new group?
So Tarkin, of course, is in charge of the entire Imperial force. Him and Darth Vader are equals.
Yeah, where's that Vader?
Well, you know.
Oh wait.
Well, don't forget now, Vader this is just after Order 66. So, oh man, how cool was it?
Yes. She blows up the TVA, right? And we get a bunch of different timelines, which I'm gonna go over because there's a bunch of different ones that we actually recognize. So let's start with one of them. It's because 2020 we had nothing. You know how hard that. Let's really talk about this. You know how hard it was to get through 2020? I've had something Marvel, something superhero since I was 8. Every year since I was 8. And then 2020 is like, no, nothing.
I know.